Hello, guys. I'm here one more time with another independent artist, and I feel I can see he has some talent, but I don't know which talent is it. Let's see how it's gonna be. It's a new interview, and who will be with me here today is Chip. We can say Chippers, but let's talk like informal, an informal chat. Okay, it's Chip
Beautiful.
for us where you are and who you are and where you are right now.
So I'm in New York City right now. I've lived in New York, sir, for quite some time. My name's Chip. Chippers is the name I go by. I had I've been Chip ever since I've been little. My friends used to call me Chippers, Chippers
All right,
sometimes. So
okay. Is there any meaning for that?
no, I mean it's been my nickname for a while. My parents
Now I'm
started calling me
curious.
Chip.
Okay, what's your name then? Can you tell? Can you?
What's my real name?
Yeah, or
My
no?
real name is Harrison.
Just artistic name. It's okay if you want.
No, I can tell you my real name's Harrison, but I'm the third Harrison. So they called me Chip, like Chip off the old block.
All
So
right, okay, I got it.
yeah,
Perfect. But okay, for us it's Chip, right?
yeah.
So,
For
what
everybody,
kind
it's
of
Chip.
music are you doing? Just to let people know, the audience, what we are talking about.
So the current album that I just released in February, I've kind of gone back and forth about what to call it, and me and the mixing engineer decided that it's industrial drone pop. Industrial kind of speaking to some of the sounds that I'm using, the drone, some of the aspects of the kind of tonal stuff that I'm using. And pop, I'm singing on it, but the song structures aren't necessarily classic song structures.
Right. Okay. I like it. I like the idea, and I could listen to something experimental some time ago, and I liked it because there is space for more creativity and mixing styles. Right.
Yeah.
Good. So you are in New York. I am in the UK. I am in
Okay.
North region. It's Kingston upon Hull, in the other side of the world, in England. But
Yeah.
yeah, we can still have an interview, and the internet is an amazing tool, not only for social networks, not only for play video game, but also for professional relationship. That's what we are doing here. This is called networking, and this is what independent artists should do. International networking, and that's what we do at mwt.biz casting network, right? So Chip is coming from Musosoap, where it's a platform for news. If you want to get on the news, how can you do, Chip? Tell us, please.
So what I did was I got to make the music, and then you got to do all the stuff that surrounds it. So I spent a year basically getting ready while I was getting the album mixed and everything. Just kind of taking a folder and pictures and promo stuff and just kind of swirling it away on my laptop and to get ready for the release. And then I got
So
a an
you
EPK put together.
it's like you started by the branding side to create an concept, and then we started working on that.
Yeah. So
Good.
I knew pretty much what the concept of the album was going to be as I was starting it. But some of these songs have been around for a couple of years. I've been working on trying to, which direction to mold them. And then I got an electronic press kit put together, and then I submitted it to Muso to start promoting the album.
Okay, musosoap.com. That's a good platform.
It is, and I just came upon it.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, I didn't know that.
You are lucky. You are
Yeah,
already
well,
here at
you know what?
superpop.tv. Come on, man.
I was sending out some work to get done, and part of the work that I got done from this person sent me a list of things, like promotion things that I may not know, and Muso Soap was on there. I had never heard of it.
Oh, that's incredible. So you are
Yeah,
lucky. You just got on
super
Wix and
lucky.
then straight away to superpop.tv. Great. So I feel it's not by chance, okay? This is intuition. I
Yeah.
feel it's gonna be fun. Our interview it may be something different than what we saw like the last years, like last 2 years during the pandemic. The music industry changed a lot, and people are mixing more, are more open for different things. Let's listen something then about this album. Okay, so you're gonna show me one of your new songs, or this is an album?
This is on the album.
Okay, the full album. Wow,
Yeah, this
that's
is on
good. How many songs you have on the album?
12. 12 songs on the
12
album.
songs
Yeah.
that you are producing by yourself?
Yeah, in my living room.
Oh, Jesus. Genius. Okay, which one we are going to play then?
So we're gonna start with Only Here. I've got that on a bunch of playlists right now. I've been promoting it and it's been doing pretty well. So it's got a the album is a mixed bag. I mean, for me, I'm trying to do a bunch of different things.
I
So
love it. I love mixing. What's the title?
Only Here.
Right. Let's I'm gonna play then.
Got desire so strong, so quickly begun. The feelings run out.
That's nice. Okay, we will talking about the production then. Why you chose these? How can I say these features? Because this is a mix. Okay, a mix of different instruments, etc. Why you made that choice? Is it about something you are working with for some time, or it's new, like after the pandemic? Oh, I'm gonna get crazy. Then let's mix a lot of things and do something different.
You
Oh,
know, no, I would say that it's my innate style. I started out like probably 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, making mashups, but not the like kind of normal mashups, like really weird songs mixed with other really weird songs.
and you say
And
weird in the good way,
well,
right?
weird in the sense that it's like I'm not putting Taylor Swift on a Chainsmokers beat. That's not the mashup that I'm doing. I'm taking Triple Six Mafia and putting them with Sarah McLachlan, something
Okay,
like that,
all right.
and mixing in weird, a bunch of different mixtures. Um, and it's kind of the way I hear it in my head. I hear these kind of sounds. I like a chaos kind of sound
That's what
controlled.
I was going to say. Chaos, because you are mixing here instruments and different styles. And obviously there is a background, there is the correct time. Okay, that's all those things. But it's sometimes you can get the chaos of those sounds together. And it's shocking, but this is good. I like it. I'm gonna play another one.
So try number 8, A Little Blood.
A little,
People don't know what to do
the
with this
name is
one.
heavy. What? Say again, please.
A Little Blood.
The name is heavy. Blood. What
Yeah,
about the
well,
lyrics?
yeah, just a little blood.
Okay, let's try it.
At first. Yeah, let's go with that one. At first, it was just a little sting, just a little blood, didn't mean anything. I still had my wits and things were pretty clear. Some doubt creeped in through the door, and I don't have anything more. I've given you all I had. This cut's turned into something bad. Now the blood's much thicker, and it's coming from my head.
Okay, so when you started producing those songs, you had opinion of somebody else, like people who work with you or friends that could be helping you with the production, or sending your links for people to listening to and tell you their opinion, feedback. You try to do
No,
that, or it's something only about you?
no, I'm in a hole. I'm in a hole, and I don't come out until it's time to go. So for this album, I've got two other albums besides this one. For those three, I'm in a hole. I'm and I don't come out until it's time to go to the mixer, to the mixing engineer, and the person to master it. And then we work it out. But I don't really check in along the way, and it's probably more a self conscious
Was a
thing than anything.
surprise. And was it? I'm curious because was it a shock for people listening to? Because it's really different than what's commercial. And
Yes.
how it what kind of reaction you had?
Uh, People don't know what to do with it.
You are
I mean, it's
so
the
funny.
I'm having to work to
That's
to
amazing. People don't know
so
what to do with our music.
they don't know what to do with it. The songs sound. There's 12 different songs on there, and they all kind of have a different vibe. But so the album's called ASMR.
Which means,
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
oh my god! Say again. Autonomous?
Autonomous sensory meridian response. So it's like a genre, like a sub kind of cult genre on like YouTube, and it's about it's the you hear like a whisper in your ear and it gives you goosebumps, and like, or somebody's tapping on the keyboard and you get kind of chills down your back. That's what ASMR
Oh,
is.
I got it. I saw on YouTube some people with very powerful microphones, and they used to do like this with their hands, and
Oh, it's gigantic.
is
And so I wanted to make an album of sounds that did that to you.
wow,
So
man! This
that's
is you are
why
just
it's
freaking my psychological side with your music.
trying to.
Wow, you are manipulating my state of like my mood with your
I'm
sound.
trying to in a positive way, but I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
but because this works as a therapy, it's actually this kind of culture, and you can find on YouTube many videos about this. Not not music properly, but it's a kind of therapy. So when you are listening to, it's not only like to count the time or the tempo, or singing together, but more listening and feel the sensations of it
I'm
with
trying to take you
a good
somewhere.
earphone, right?
Yeah, it's great for earphones.
I like
It's
it. This is
yeah, like, so I'm trying to transport you somewhere. That's what I'm trying to do. And then the sound selection, and I've heard everything from there's too many sounds stacked on the track, and I'm like, duh, that's what I'm like.
man. It's like a mix of rock with Scottish instruments, and it's a mix of everything. It's like
Yeah,
as you said, it's a storm. It's a chaos of
yeah,
sounds, different sounds. It's. I'm gonna be very honest.
yeah,
In the beginning, it's shocking.
yeah.
In the beginning, I got confused. I was like, what? But when we start listening, and then you get in the same reason, and then that chaos gets like harmonic, and that's interesting.
So I feel like I kind of I see music, so it's kind of visual to me, and I feel like just exactly
Man,
what
that's
you
the
said.
same. That's the same for me.
Is
Exactly the
it?
same. Exactly. I see music in 3D.
Yeah.
I feel like that. There is a sculpture. The audio there is a sculpture.
and, and I feel like what you said, like you're on a horse and it's chaotic, but pretty soon you're going to get in rhythm with them. And that's kind of how I feel like there's a lot of this on this album, where if you can just hold on, if you can just stay on the horse, you're going to get in rhythm, and you're going to get to a gallop, and it's going to go for you. So
I hope people are not using this to get high, because that's.
Well, listen, you do what you got to do. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of music.
I said I made. Hope, but actually I feel they are going to do that.
Listen, you're in Amsterdam, you're doing what you do, like you're having a drink, whatever. All of this, like, I hope it's a mind,
mind blowing.
Yeah, mind blowing. That's what I hope,
All right, I'm not in Amsterdam, but I feel people there are going to try it. It's like art. It's like painting. There is some artists, they have a painting that when you look to that, firstly, it's confused. There is feels like there is no format. And then when you stop to analyze, there is a concept. And that's what I can see. I can see and listen. I can hear on your music, and I like it.
Or you look at a Dali who has like very crisp form, but you're still looking at it like, what is going on here? So that's where I'm trying to go. Like, I'm trying to go like a Salvador Dali thing, where it's like, am I looking at a swan or am I looking at an elephant?
All right, like the elephant with very long legs that doesn't make sense. It's strange. It's ugly in the beginning when you look at all those paints about Salvador Dali, and it's my favorite, actually.
Is
favorite. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, mine too.
And that's why I understand you. This is concept. You don't mind about what people are doing. You have your own style. You have your own. Your production is original. Nobody's copying this, because this is so complex to copy. It's conceptual, and this is what makes you stand up. And even for those listening to this interview or watching the interview on Super Pop TV, if you are listening here and say, no, that's too strange. So I feel that people think it's strange in the beginning, but if they keep going with that, they understand the concept. It's exactly we were commenting here, Salvador Dali, and there is some modern artists too doing this kind of art. Nobody understands, and sometimes it's ugly. But since you understand the concept, you can go and listen to the 12 songs and keep going. Obviously, it's
I just hope that
segmented, right? It's a very segmented audience. Can you talk?
Yeah, yes. So, it's not going to appeal to everyone. And, when I talk to people about it, because people are, friends and stuff like that who don't get it, they're kind of like, and it's like, I'm not really, this album wasn't, album wasn't made for you.
You are very honest about this kind of feedback, because,
I knew when I was doing it that it wasn't going to, this isn't a mainstream album. And I'm fine with that. I just hope the people that listen to music the way that I listen to music are able to find it and give it a chance. Because
I do, my friends, I do, because this is art. There is no right or wrong. It's art. This is your expression. And that's why I admire. I'm not talking here about any kind of instruments you are playing. It's about the concept of your art. If this is the original, for me, doesn't matter. What I don't like is people doing only what gives likes or followers on social networks. And this just made the art and the concept of creating art, the creative side of art, it's dying. everybody's just doing the same to get likes and followers, and talent is not about likes and followers. We have a lot of people here on superpop.tv with these interviews, and also in our community mwt.biz/casting, a lot of people with good talent also sending songs through our platform PopHitsCo, that's sending distribution of music worldwide. We see a lot of people with good talent, and ask me, is it all the same genre, is it all the same concept? No. And that's what's the most important here. It's about your talent and being original. That's what's lacking today. Being original is very difficult. People are too plastic. Too, like, those food you put on the microwave every day, the same format, the same flavor, the same everything, and then we get tired of it. And a lot of artists, they depend on making things to create polemic, get involved in polemic things to grab attention of the public and develop an audience. Is this talent? No. This is, I don't know, what is that? You just depend on polemic to sell music. Doesn't make sense. This is not talent.
There's a sense of, like, there's a sense of freedom. There's a sense of fear in it too, because you want people to listen. You want people to like it. But I'm just not pulled to do the same, to do the same thing over and over again. And so it's a slow grind to try and find your audience and the people who, understand it and like it and whatever. But in the meantime, I'm getting to do, something that I love doing. So it's great.
When you love what you are doing, this is not a job. This is you don't get tired. You can do that for 24 hours and keep going the next day. You don't get tired. So this is a good point. If it's what you love, it's what makes you happy and complete, keep going, keep doing, and keep listening to your own music, optimizing for the next album. Don't stop. And then some people can say, no, this is not music because I don't like it. It's all electronic. Come on, electronic is music for a lot of time. We need to stop with preconception, with how can I say, prejudice. We can stop with this and be more open-minded. And that's what I'm doing right now, being open-minded, because I can be honest. This is the first time I was listening to something to that, and I'm a curator. I'm listening to new songs every day, more than 100 songs per day. Okay, and it's the first time, so you could grab my attention with your work, even if it's strange, as you said, or chaotic, as you said. It's good. It's a good sign. And I'm sure there is an audience for you.
Yeah, I'm positive there's an audience for me because despite however unique my art may be, I like it. And although I'd love to believe that I am the one singular person in the world that can see and feel something, I know that it's not true. So if I like it, there are thousands of other people that like it too. Where are they? Can I find and corral them? Is one thing. The other thing is that the next album that, I've already started working on the next album won't sound anything like this. So we talk about art like a Pablo Picasso. It could be my blue period, and then it's on to something else, and then it's on to something else. There are a bunch of different things that I'd like to touch. There are a bunch of different influences that I have that I'd like to, draw.
You have good influence because we are talking about art, and you have some good reference. I can see that you know what you are doing. You understand that what is concept, and you understand how is the process of put this out there, and not expecting that everyone will be listening all together like that songs that goes to publicity, like Coca-Cola publicity with that commercial song, and everyone is listening. No, it's not. It's a different concept. It's for a segmented audience, and I'm sure there is people that will listen to that and not only one song, because then you get curious. The first one goes, and you want to see what's the next one, and they are
Yeah.
all different. I'm gonna say something I found is interesting. You use some effects to put your voice very spatial,
Yeah.
like angels. And
Yeah.
it's like theatrical. It's like I understand that because you are trying to put the especially if it's on the earphone, you put that person traveling to a different place,
Yeah.
not only staying there and listening to that song and counting. You know?
It's it's the perfect bite of food is what I'm trying. Like you get a perfect bite of food, and the salty part of your tongue, the sweet, all of that gets hit, and you're like, "Whoa, my tongue was just completely like satiated because everything was hit." So I'm trying to do that with the ear. Whether I hit it every single time or not is up for debate. But what I'm trying to do is hit every kind of sweet spot of your ear and fill it up.
Man, you are using binaural effect, right?
The
Is that
what? Yeah, yeah,
binaural
yeah.
effects? So you
Yeah.
use different frequencies in different sides of the ear, and
Yeah.
man, look, I was listening for some seconds and I just grabbed all those things. This is very professional. Congrats for that. I like
Thank
it.
you.
It's you told me I'm just creating music. I'm making all my projects from my house, from home,
Yeah.
and explain how is that process to us. How old are you, and how you find time to keep going with your projects? Because I'm enjoying talk about this. This is really fun.
Yeah. So 35. Um, I find time. My day job is I'm a New York City real estate broker. So I have time in between meetings or slow periods and all kinds of stuff.
So
So
you're selling houses.
yeah,
Okay, wait. You are selling houses. This is your occupation, okay? And then you are producing music at home, and a
yeah,
total different concept, almost a new genre of music.
yeah.
You are an artist. You are an artist. I'm
You know
sure
what?
about that.
I really appreciate you saying that because I think that you want to talk about a goal. One of my singular most important goals is to be looked at as an artist. I want someone to say he is an artist. He is appreciated as an artist. So I do appreciate you saying that.
You know why I say you are an artist? Because it's a tendency, okay? When we start a project, we think we can't do it. And in
Yeah,
your case, doesn't matter if you already have a big commercial audience, you don't care, and you are not doing only music, you are creating a new style. Can you imagine what is that? You are visionary. You are thinking, you know, by a very big perspective. And doesn't matter if it's just for a segmented audience. You are still doing. That's your concept. You don't care about the rest. And
yeah.
this is art. Because
I appreciate it.
copy what is the neighbor is doing, it's easy, right?
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
not what you
listen,
are.
I don't knock anybody, what you're doing, whatever. It's not what I do. It's like, there's certain things I hear on the radio
Oh
that I'm
no,
like,
but
oh, I wish I could.
I'm not talking about like giving names, but it's for everything, not only for art. When you are creating and you
Yeah,
copy what the neighbor is doing,
yeah,
this is not creation. I'm not talking only art. I'm talking about.
yeah,
So this is something for music. It's the same. You can copy. I was producing a lot of songs for rappers and for Brazilian music. It's all almost the same,
yeah,
repetitive, the melody, etc., the kind of instruments, etc. Especially for Brazilian music, it's almost copying. But then there is a lot of other features that, in your case, you bring something totally different, and that's what I like. You know, you are not
well,
copying.
thank you. I
All
appreciate
right.
that.
You have another indication for us?
Off that album?
Yes.
Okay, well, if we're going to try something new, just go to the last song.
Last song, okay. What's the name? The title?
The Moment, part 1 and 2.
Okay, do you want to talk about this song first before I give play?
So this song is going to feel like two different songs. And it's because they kind of are. I recorded them different times, different places, with the knowing that I was going to combine them. So in the separate recordings, it was called The Moment Part 1, The Moment Part 2. And I mean, this is really like trying to finish out the album with really, you're going to tell, like, you know, some of the songs take a couple minutes, you know, a little while to get into where they're going. But this one is little sounds, little, you know, not quite as chaotic. It's going to be a little bit more intimate, but still, I'm trying to touch in your ear, touch, you know.
Okay, so let me see if I understood. Because your concept, you play with the, how can I say, the state of mind of who is listening, because we have different specific sounds to trigger different emotions or different feelings. So with this one, it's something more to calm down. It's different than the others that put you up. This one brings you down. So it's to get relaxed.
Or brings you down or mellows you out, like whatever you want to call it. You know, it's a little bit more. We're in a darker room together now.
Man, you are crazy. You are a crazy guy. Because in the same album, you are just put in the middle of the chaos, and now it's a dark room alone. I'm gonna listen to it, right? Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let me just give a pause here. I see characteristics, some features of soundtrack for movies, for film. Is that what we are talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So, just for because this is all a surprise for me, and I can see that you even use a word psychedelic
yeah.
to
I
to
mean, yeah,
describe this kind of sound, right? So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
tripping. To be like in short words, it's a tripping sound
yeah,
to transport to another dimension. Okay, I got the concept. Can you see? I
yeah,
was
yeah. You're on top of it.
I was traveling with that sound, and
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. People need to stop thinking about only what's in the radio. Let's open our minds to stop and listen to an album and analyze those sounds, because this is teaching us a lot of things. Sound is information.
yeah,
Sound is transference of energy too. So you with those sounds you can change my mood. And I was chaotic some minutes ago, and now I'm very relaxed. You know what you can do
yeah,
with your music? That's
yeah.
art.
I
Congrats.
appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate anyone listening to it, having a conversation about it. Like, I'm really, I love talking about music. I love talking about art. So I appreciate you doing it.
Oh, all right. I know, and I like to let people know when it's not good. Okay, if we stop and listen the full audio and you ask me this song, that minute, that little bit, do you think it's good, etc. Sometimes I can say no, that little bit is not good. But what
Yeah.
we are seeing here is the whole concept of the album, and
Yeah.
I like it. And this one, the last one, looks like you are inside a dark church. It's like Da Vinci Code, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of church. It's interesting.
Uh, but then it ends chaotic. So that song ends with, I touch back on the chaos. We leave that church and come outside, and it's, there is a
I'm gonna
festival
play a
going on.
little bit like let me a little bit further here. 2 minutes. It's pure cinema. Wow. This is good for film because I have colleagues working in the cinema industry, and this is some kind of tracks you can use in to express some emotions.
Yeah, I mean, that that kind of side of the business is really, that would be a dream of mine to, like, do somebody's film, or at least have a couple songs in somebody's film. So that's kind of in my mind. I have a folder put away of stuff that kind of goes for that
Do
sort
you
of
know
thing
any
too.
platform so you can promote those songs for the film industry? Do you know
Yeah,
any platform for that?
yeah,
Can you give the
yeah.
name?
Pardon me?
Yeah, can you give the name of the platform? It's possible for people producing the same kind of music.
I don't
Sound.
know.
Oh,
I
you
was
don't
hoping you
know.
give it
You
to me.
don't
No,
know.
no, no. I don't have
Okay,
any.
I know. I have two. I don't know the
Okay,
name. I don't know the name right now, but I have your email. I'm gonna send you. That's why
please,
I'm asking. Okay.
please send it to me.
Right. So
Yeah,
that kind of platform is like Muso Soap, where you can have an article about you, or a review or an interview for
yeah,
SuperPop.tv, for example. But it's for to get in contact with producers from the cinema industry. Okay,
yeah,
there is obviously those independent producers, and
yeah,
those big ones. So we never know. We have to
yeah,
start. We have to keep
yeah,
going. And
yeah,
man, your music is pure soundtrack. This is
yeah. Thank you.
for film, and I got the concept. Can you see in 30
Yeah.
minutes?
No, you're on top of it. But you know what? It's great for me because it feels like it's now. Obviously, I'm not saying that you're not a your expertise isn't vast, so I can't diminish that. But if you have some expertise, it didn't take too long for you to figure out what was going on. So that makes me feel good that you're not like, I listen to 100 songs a day and I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, no, but that's what I want to show, especially for the audience. Uh, it's all surprise for me, okay? Because I wasn't listening before. I like to have this reaction with the audience eyes, because I am a producer. I know all those concepts. I know how it works. I know how it works the music of license music for
Yeah.
commercial, publicity, etc., for film, etc. This is the reason I'm having this reaction and make people know, bring them from that reaction, because people who doesn't understand probably have a reaction like that, and then I bring them to inside the concept with a technical explanation.
Yeah.
That's why we are step by step discovering what this album is about.
Yeah.
But I'm very honest. In the beginning, I was no. It's crazy. And now, can you see? We are in the cinema industry.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm getting that reaction a lot, you know, especially in today's day and age where you kind of like skim a song and you know, you listen to a couple of seconds and you're like, what is going on here? Skip. I've definitely made it, you know, made the songs in a way that like I want you to listen to the whole thing. I'm gonna give you the payoff at a certain point, but you got to get there. So,
all right, okay. So, what do you think was my reaction? Good, bad, like 50-50?
I haven't really gotten a bad reaction because it doesn't hurt my feelings that you don't like, you know, the general you doesn't like it. Why don't you like it? What's turning you off? I have admittedly used unconventional sounds, and put them together in a way that is not going to necessarily be easy for someone to easily digest. So your reaction has been great. You've listened, you've gotten the concept, you've internalized some of it. So I would say it's been an amazing reaction.
That's good, man. That's good. I want to talk to you for the next album too.
I hope so.
No, because this is a kind of technical talking, you know, and this is important for people to see what on the TV. They will not do that because they don't have time, you know. TV normally is very expensive, and what we are doing here, you are in another country. We are still doing an interview. We are still promoting and putting you on TV through Zoom. It's a chat, informal chat. But look, there is a lot of things to learn here. Even if it's informal, if it's not, there is no a huge investment to that. Okay? But then we are learning a lot. I'm learning with you. I'm learning a new concept right now. You probably is learning something with me. I don't know what, but
100%.
So, man, this is amazing. I like it. I like this kind of conversation and outside of the box.
Yeah.
I like it. And you
me too.
I like your crazy music. I like a crazy style, you know, the chaos, and then put me almost sleeping on the last song. That's incredible. I like it. Yeah. Good. So, social networks. Tell us your social networks. I'm going to put it on the description too. Anyway.
Okay. So, on Instagram, it's Chippers. So, 2 chips in front of it's Chippers, my name together. CHIPPIRRS. I'm on Twitter at Chippers, at Chippers. Facebook, same thing. Like, you know, I'm all over the place.
Okay.
I'm on all of them.
Good. So, you can, all of you guys, you can listen to his song on Spotify too. And please give it a time and understand the concept, because this is the most important to hear. This is art, and it is exactly like the gallery where you go and normally you have to stop in front of that art and keep looking and understanding the concept. This kind of music is like that. Okay, let's listen and put on repeat the ones you like. Follow the artist, follow on social networks, and also Now it's a surprise. You have to choose one of those songs because they are 12. We are going to create like a kind of music video with some image additions, and we are going to put your song on the background and put this after this interview. All right? You have to
Okay.
choose one.
I have to choose one.
All right. If you don't want to choose one now, you can.
Well, you know what? My issue is that
You
like I
like all of them.
we played a Little Blood. It's one of the shorter songs. Um, but it's got one of my favorite moments on the album. That's probably what I would choose.
Something? Can I do something? Your favorite one? You said it's which one?
I said a Little Blood has my favorite moment on the album.
Okay, I will listen to the whole album.
Please.
I will choose one. I'm gonna contact you. If it's not Little Blood, I'm gonna make this change, and you give me the freedom to make an edition with some image.
You don't need to contact me. It's your show. So whatever you feel like is the one that speaks to you, then that's the one we go with.
Good. It's gonna be my concept of your album then.
Okay.
Okay, good. I like it. It's
okay.
Like a challenge. Let's see if I will grab what the information you are passing with that kind of sounds, etc. Right?
Yeah.
Good. I like it. We have a challenge then. Let's see how it's gonna be the result, and people will probably watch after this interview. Now, just let me know. You have some message to the younger generation, because I'm 38. You are 30?
35.
35. And you are not cheap. You are not cheap. You are cheap in the name, but you are not cheap. You are very expensive. You have a concept, and I like it. So let's talk a little bit to the next generation. What they can expect and what they should do to build their career independently.
So, I mean, I'm still kind of in that process myself. So, what I'd say is, you watch on Instagram and stuff like that, and you see people who are much more, they've made it, and they give advice.
Oh, but
and
I
sometimes
can give you an example. Sorry to just to give an example. There is some people is still thinking about starting producing songs, and you have 12 songs, a proper album on the streaming services already, and you are having an international interview with a producer, and you are doing amazing. But let's see to those behind, those who are trying to get courage to start producing.
Yeah.
Just to them.
So you got to start. So that's the first thing. You gotta get your laptop, a used laptop, whatever, and just start collecting sounds, collecting instruments, digital or acoustic, and just start recording. That I guess my biggest thing is just start recording and start building your stockpile, and then you can slowly piece together. For me, the song doesn't lay out linear in front of me. There's a piece over here, there's a piece over there. I pull them and put it together, and it comes together. So I would say the biggest for someone who hasn't started is you've got to start. You've got to start recording. You've got to start building your stockpile. And then slowly but surely, you're going to start learning. Things are going to fall apart. And as you're trying to put it together, something else is going to reveal itself. And slowly but surely, you get 12 songs together on
and sometimes when we are finishing, we don't like the beginning and we need to start again. But it's something that's good because this is optimization. I like it. Man, I loved this interview with you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Than what I was doing before. Totally different music style, different concept. But I loved to talk about the technical side of doing something different, the comparison with art, with very good reference, and also the fact we are in different continents and still having this exchange of knowledge about music. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it
for us to have you here, okay, for this interview. And I hope you keep going and don't forget to contact us when you have new release. We have another interview for the next release, okay?
I'll be on it. I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. And please don't forget to send me those platforms that you're talking about.
We're gonna do that. Don't worry.
Okay.
And something I want to tell you: send your songs through PopHitsCo, and
Okay.
this platform is giving 100% of your rights, and also we give coupon codes to send music for free.
Okay.
And also when it's not with a coupon code, it's low cost, like 50 cents, 40 cents per music per year.
Okay.
Each song. Per year. So you can also transfer your songs from other platforms to this one because it's cheaper. And this is a social constructive project. Together, we give a cash prize inside this community. We grab the memberships, the revenue we generate, and give us cash prize for the members to develop their career by themselves. And we teach them how to do that. Okay?
Beautiful. Thank you.
Good. I wait for you in our community too. Okay?
Okay.
See you
It was
next
nice
time.
meeting you. Thank you.